Hello and welcome to our lesson for today. In today's lesson, we are going to focus on mystery word. So let's get started.
Materials.
The materials for our lesson today is just your thinking cap, so get those brains ready. There are 3 learning targets for our lesson today. The first target says, I can identify the name and sound for the letters N and C. The second target says, I can search in a poem and find a word with 1 letter in it. The last target says, I can use clues from the poem to identify a mystery word.
Read aloud.
My cat Noodles and I went for a hike one day. We walked near the creek and began to play. We saw a cute newt on a rock in the creek. We crept up slowly so we could take a peek. Noodles tried to catch it, but the newt was too fast. It appeared again, and I thought, we'll capture it at last. But the newt was very sneaky and still snuck past.
Articulatory gestures.
We have been working on the letters C and N. And the key word for the letter C is cat. I want you to notice how your mouth feels when you make that k sound in the word cat. Can you say the word cat? How does your mouth feel when you make the k sound? I can feel the back of my throat make a little sound, and I can also feel my tongue touching the bottom of my teeth k when I make that sound. Let's try it again. K. Right. Now when we make the sound for the letter N in noodle, how does your mouth feel? Noodle. Right. When I make the sound, my teeth are touching and I can feel my throat do a vibration. You try it. Right. Noodle. Good job practicing those C and N sounds with me.
Transition song.
It's time to sing. Sing along if you know it. Let's solve the mystery. Let's solve the mystery. Clue by clue. Clue by clue. The clues will tell you what to do to make the word become clearer to you. We'll know the word, we'll figure it out. Clue by clue. Clue by clue. Thanks for singing with me.
Woodwork.
High frequency words are words that authors use a lot in their writing. In our poem, there is a high frequency word that we have to figure out, but we don't know it because it's a mystery. But I have some clues to help us see if we can solve the mystery and find out the high frequency word. Are you ready? All right, here's my first clue. The mystery word has 3 letters. Do you see a word with 3 letters in our poem? I see the word one, and I also see the word the. That's 2 words that have 3 letters. So we've narrowed it down to 2 words. Let's try another clue. The second clue is the mystery word starts with the letter T and it ends with the letter E. Do you see any words that start with the letter T and end with the letter E in our poem? Yes, I do too. Are you thinking that it is the word the? You might be right, but let's read our poem to make sure. Remember, high frequency words show up a lot when we're reading. So let's listen to the poem and let's see if the word the is our mystery word. Are you ready to read and listen? Here we go. My cat, Noodles, and I went for a hike one day. We walked near the creek and began to play. We saw a cute newt on a rock in the creek. We crept up slowly so we could take a peek. Noodles tried to catch it, but the newt was too fast. It appeared again, and I thought, we'll capture it at last. But the newt was very sneaky and still snuck past. Wow! I read the word the 4 times in our poem. Did you notice that? The must be our mystery word. It fits all of our clues. The word the begins with the letter T and it ends with the letter E. It has 3 letters. It shows up a lot of times in our poem. We figured it out. The is our mystery word. The is also a word that we'll have to remember. It's a tricky word. So anytime we say the word the, remember our mouth will look like this. And it'll make the sound. Can you do that? The. Right. Nice work.
Closing reflection.
All right, it's time to close and reflect on our lesson for today. And I have a few questions that I would like for you to think about. My first question is, when we see the letter C, how can we remember the sound it makes? Right, and I want you to think about how your mouth feels when you make the C sound, the K sound. Think about how your tongue is humped up in the back of your mouth. K. Right. And my second question is, how will that help us with reading or writing? Nice job thinking. Count how many times you see the word the today. Thank you for learning with me today. We met all of our targets again. We figured out the mystery word and we practiced more of our letter sounds with the letters N and C. I hope you learned a lot and had fun. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.